Hello, welcome to another edition of the Ohio Guys. We're here in Hampton, Virginia at NECOCON. I am David Crane, guest speaker from Michigan, and I'm here with Cherami Leigh.
Hello! I'm doing well. You guys are like big time now with 2 cameras. This is awesome.
Great. Fan question from our fan page. What is it like to work on Pollock?
Pollock was awesome because that was like the first, one of the first shows I worked on. I actually did a paid audition for that show and did the movie, and then went in to do Walla, and I thought that I didn't get cast as Himawari, and then slowly but surely I cheated and looked at the page and got really awkward. Found out I got cast in the show, and it was amazing, and it was super fun, and every time I recorded it, I wanted to eat curly fries because Himawari's hair looks like giant curly fries. So it was amazing, and I hope, fingers crossed, that someday down the road we'll get to do season 2, but I don't know.
Yep. Also, what was it like to work on Panty and Stocking?
Panty and Stocking was intense, just because like the cast is insanely impressive, and Colleen told me that I was going to have like one of the lowest voices in the show, which is not what I normally do, so that was totally out of my comfort zone. But it's such a pretty show. It looks like candy and Invader Zim with like colorful grown-up language. So as a bonus, I got to use giant Tatum words, which was amazing, and Colleen got to be my sister, and as she was directing me, we also recorded the transformation scene, so there were a lot of fun, good times to be had during that show.
What was it like to perform on This Is a Zombie?
It was weird, because I didn't get to talk that much in the show, so they were trying to stretch my quiet muscles, which is very hard to do, and I got to sing in that show. Which has been, it's definitely been a fear of mine, singing, so I got to like stretch those wings, keep trying to combat that fear, and go at it. And it's just it's a huge show, and I actually wear the t-shirt for Is This a Zombie in a web series that just premiered yesterday, called The Walking Dead. So yeah, no, it was great, and I love that I got to work on that show. We did a fun little DVD extra for the 2nd season, where we get to dress up and act like our characters. So that was way fun to kind of like make it live action for even the slightest bit.
Yep. What was it like being like the lead character in Kaze no Stigma?
It was awesome. I actually thought after that audition that there was no way that I was going to get cast, so I was pleasantly surprised that I got to work on that. And then I had a great time. It's a fun show. Chris Kaysen was my director. We ended up getting a Muppet Whatnots during that show. So Chris Kaysen and I totally bonded for that. It was great.
Is there anything right now that's going on, like that could come out recently that you could share?
I play a character in Makan Kai. I don't know how they're ultimately going to pronounce that show. I have the web series The Walking Dead, a film that I worked on a while ago, just came out in a limited release, and so now we're looking at wider distribution sometime next year. That's called Beyond the Farthest Star. I have a trailer for a animated feature film with Tim Curry and Sean Astin. They just released the trailer called Ribbit, so I'll be putting that on my Facebook page. And I'll be on an episode of Bones in a couple of weeks, and I'll be on an episode of Shameless. And then there's, I'll be in Ikitosen. I play Moki Bacho in that. I don't know when that's coming out. And obviously more fairy tale, trying to think. And Walking Dead is online now, YouTube, and also on my Facebook page I'll have all the links for that stuff. And I think that's everything that I know of right now. There's other things that I will have my head sliced off if I talk about, and I don't want to do that just yet.
Yeah, we don't want to do
so.
that. What was it like to have work on Gare Zero?
It was cool because that's such the first episode, they like set up that all these characters are going to be doing things, and they do like a bait switch kind of thing, and then all the characters that you fall in love with, you find out those are not actually the main characters. So it was kind of fun to get to be involved in that huge practical joke of messing with the audience, which I really like, that surprise element kind of stuff. She got a pretty seriously grotesque and awesome death scene, so that was cool.
Yeah. Since for our previous fans, they've seen previous interviews, but for our new fans, is there any way to get a hold of you, like on the internet, like Facebook or Twitter?
Yeah, totally. My Facebook is Cherami Leigh, and then my Twitter is @Cherami Leigh. And I do have an Instagram. I think it's CLK Star. And I have a fan page, The Epic Nights of Cherami Leigh. And I love those guys. They're amazing. They're so cool. So if you want to hang out with super awesome people that love anime, and when they post stuff about other people's pages and other animes as well and video games, so come hang out with them. That would be cool. And if you have any questions, you can message me, and I get back to everybody as much as possible, as fast as possible. And I just found my new inbox, so I had a ridiculous amount of that hidden inbox thing. So I'm still trying to go through those. So if you send a message, you didn't hear back from me, and it's years ago, it's because it slipped into my other inbox, and I will get back to you. I'm slowly working my way through those. So yeah.
Yep. This is Cherami Leigh. David Crane.